Hello to everyone. First off, thank you for all the work that you've been putting in to be ready to support the learning of our students with this new approach that starts on Monday. Your efforts are truly impressive and speak to your professionalism and expertise. Now I'd like to take a few minutes to share with you some new information and talk through some next steps that we still need to complete this week. Tuesday afternoon, our Board of Education met and approved the district's plan to support learning through non-traditional approaches as outlined in the Kansas City, Kansas Public Schools 2020 Continuous Learning Plan. In addition, they adjusted the district's graduation requirements and will allow the Kansas State Department of Education requirements of 21 credits to be followed for graduating seniors for the 2019-20 school year only. They also approved freezing GPAs as of the end of third quarter, but will allow students to still complete work which could help them earn credit, with credit earned in this manner being signified by the letter P on the transcript. As you know, our students may be experiencing various challenges at this time and may have different access to supports and technology at home. Our goal is that no student grades shall be negatively impacted by the closure. Work scored during the closure will only be counted to provide feedback on a student's academic learning or to move from a failing to a passing grade. The passing grade will not impact the student's GPA, but will be used for the purpose of acquiring credit in order for the student to progress on to the next grade, course, or to meet graduation requirements. Seniors who need options for credit recovery will utilize Edgenuity. This will enable students to work towards recovering credits for classes failed or not yet taken. I know that this now leaves us with additional clarifying questions we would like to ask. But it is important right now that we do not add our own interpretation to these or any other decisions our board is making. The district will prepare and share with us and mail to every household key information such as grading policies, technology support, meal access, and health services. The important work for us right now is to continue to reach out and try to connect with our students to ensure they are ready for the work next week. As a result, prior to midday on Friday, I am asking each advocate to reach out to the students in your advocacy group for 5 specific reasons. First, to reconnect. Then, to ensure that all the students are aware of the daily food distribution. Third, to be sure your students know that the continuous learning approach does begin on Monday. Next, to be sure that students know that they will have a Google Classroom for each of their classes and that they can find the code for each of those classrooms posted as their first assignment in Infinite Campus. And finally, and maybe most importantly, just to listen to questions, concerns, and comments that they may have. Attached to the email that you received from me are these points with some additional details. You will also find contact information for mental health supports connected to your academy. The goal is that every student makes contact with their advocate. This is not just saying that you've sent the message. I'm asking you to make 3 attempts at different times before identifying a student as not being contacted. For documentation purposes, each contact is to be recorded in PLP. If you have already contacted a student prior to today and shared the information previously identified with them, use the date you made that contact. If the student does not respond to your calls or emails, that is also to be noted. Examples of what that should look like are in your email attachment. In addition, you will receive an electronic advocacy roster in your academy. You are to indicate no contact on that roster for every student you do not communicate with. It is not saying you didn't try. What it is saying is that the student did not respond. We want to continue to reach out through other means as much as possible. Remember, the critical work for us right now is to continue to reach out and try to connect with our students to ensure that they are ready for next week, and maybe even more importantly, that they feel supported. Thank you for being the connection for our students to this world of learning.